This video is sponsored by Checkmate Magazines. Checkmate Industries is the largest OEM handgun magazine manufacturer in the U.S. They have been manufacturing OEM magazines for the most popular brands for years. These are 2011 mags, however, they produce magazines for SIG, Smith & Wesson, Beretta M9 series, Desert Eagles, and M1A M14 mags. Each Checkmate magazine is 100% developed in the U.S., backed by a lifetime warranty to ensure superior performance, reliability, quality, fit, and finish. See everything they offer at checkmatemagazines.com.
Checkmate Mags, getting it done.
Hey there, friends. Thanks for checking in. I titled this video, the M&P9 you have not seen yet. And I am standing by that because they have taken the series from the original M&P9 2.0 to something like this. Many in between. A lot in between. But I've called this the best M&P9 2.0 metal carry comp in the M&P9 line. I've called it the best. I said this is the best. It has the aluminum frame, real cool slide cuts, serrations we haven't seen before, a port in the barrels. They call it a comp. It's actually ports. Optics ready with 9 plates. An excellent trigger pull. I have loved this gun from the beginning. And the changes from the original 2.0 to the metal carry comp are pretty drastic. They're not even in the same ballpark of the same kind of gun. But what they did here is even more drastic than this. And they took this to a whole new level with what they dropped recently. And I don't think you saw it. Maybe you have. It's not a brand new release, but this is now what I consider the best M&P9 2.0. And it's called the Spec 5. Let's check it out. Comes in this big, thick case right here. And here it is. This has all the bells and whistles. Not a port, but a actual comp. And it's pretty sharp looking. Let me get this out of the way. Then I want to show you what's in the case because that's pretty impressive. This is a Spec 5. Okay, it's a steel frame, not an aluminum frame. So when I hold this thing is definitely heavier. Do you think it has more magazine capacity? No doubt. It ships with 3 23 round magazines. So this is like none other in terms of the M&P9 2.0. Spec 5, Roman numeral 5 with the V. These blue accents throughout the slide stop, the takedown lever, the flared magwell, it's all PVD coated, cover plate, and the fluted barrel. All blue, PVD coated. The steel frame is Armonite finish. Right? And they worked with Strike Industries to put this compensator on here. It's a single port comp. And Strike Industries is killing it lately. They are working with so many manufacturers. Man, I don't know if they're in the stock market, but they should be. Worth investing in my opinion. But it's certainly heavy. It has suppressor height sights that are night sights. And those really stick out. But you could take the comp off, and then you have the threaded barrel and run a can on there with suppressor height sights. And then that's steel too, the optic cover. And then the fluted barrel, I just think they did a real nice job with it. Not only does it look cool, looks tactical, I think they're trying to dig into the 2011 crowd with something like this without the heavy 2011 prices for a steel frame. The trigger, which is aluminum, is super nice. Flat trigger. It breaks just a hair lighter. I don't even know if it's intentional. Perhaps it is for a competition style gun than this. You can see they look similar. This Spec Series 5 is just a little bit thicker, but it is very much a smooth break. Not much of an audible reset. A couple slide cuts in there and on the top strap. Same type of serrations. But you're going to pay some money for this. There's no doubt about that. You're looking at in right around $1,700 bucks for this. So it's hitting that 2011 market out there with 23 round mags. Now I want to show you what's in the case, because with that price tag, you get this big thick case. They have the coin. I don't know if anybody cares about that. Perhaps somebody collects them. And a Smith & Wesson knife. Now this is way better than those Smith & Wesson knives that are kind of garbagey with the cheap $20 tag on there. But this one's actually pretty cool. Feels like G10 texturing on there. And then here are the additional 2 mags, 3 additional palm swells. It has the optic wrench in there, as well as some blue Loctite and a wrench right there to wrap up the entire package. But is this something that you would be interested in? I get so excited about new handguns, especially something like this. You just know the shooting would be so flat with that compensator and the steel frame. And 9mm light load as it is, this would be so fun to put an optic on there and sight it in. Check out that barrel. They really paid attention to detail here. And so I'm going to try, I always say this, I'm going to try to get my hands on one, put an optic on there, and actually own it. I'm still super stoked about this, but the differences between these two are just as drastic. So now we could say the original M&P9 2.0 with the hinged trigger turned into something like this. And I bet you would agree with me when I say nobody saw that coming. If you like videos like this, please subscribe and share. I always appreciate thumbs up button. Thanks for watching, and you guys be safe.